Welcome to another episode of Some Kind of Star Trek, where we play retro Star Trek games. Occasionally there's a non-retro one, because I did Across the Unknown. But the tiering isn't really the important part. The important part is actually playing the games and seeing them and how they go and whether we like them or not. So it's hey, Arrow, I'm doing fine. Am I hating the games? We'll see, won't we? We have a wheel with 12 Star Trek games on it. Each game is at least 20 years old. We'll spin and we will play for 40 minutes each game that comes up.
Broken nail.
I always have a broken nail. It's from the accident that I was in with the motorcycle. This one never grows in clean, the middle finger. And we will do it 4 times here on the stream. So where do we start? Some of these are real-time strategy. Some of them are adventure. Some of them are little actiony flight sim, and some of them are one of them is 4X. So, hey, could be anything. Here we go. Starting off spicy, you know me. Oh, Lord, okay. Birth of the Federation. Interesting. We are getting closer and closer to an end for this one, or at least our game with the Federation. I have a special little configuration for it in my OBS because it has a funny layout where I am also trying to maximize the use of the space because this is a mod of the original that is using all of the screen space with something that's even too wide for my cheap-ass monitors. And so, I had to redo everything to the best of my ability. Where's birth? There we go. Yes. All right. Let's get started. Oh, no, there we go. Okay. So, to those who don't quite recall, the Cardassians were cordial with us. They declared war, invaded Sol, then flew away for no clear reason, and are now at peace or allied with us? Friendship. Not allied. We are also gearing up to push into Klingon space here. We tried with a fleet of our destroyers to invade Sarpedon, and those destroyers got wiped. It did not go well. So right now we have, there's an outpost. The outpost is probably good to resist their fleet. I think we probably want to go ahead and get it going as a full-on starbase, which I cannot do yet. Is that a technology I don't have? Hey, probably. All the ships, no. New ships and stuff in this game are locked behind technology levels. We've looked at that before, so that's more destroyers and troop transports. So if we're going to actually do something here, I think we need to, at the very least, bring up our cruisers. What's happening here? More troop transports. Yeah, we have a number of troop transports to get ready for invading. Let's actually just go ahead and what do these cost to just emergency build? 1/10 of my money? Yeah.
Purchase ordered.
We'll do that. And were they... No, they're short range, and they only fly 1 sector a turn. Short means they only go out to the green line on our map here. But hey, Sarpedon is within the green line. We have a shipyard right next door in Tellar, which takes it out by 2 sectors, so that is fine. Tellar is also building troop transports. Let's get some command. Tellar has incredible industry to build this stuff. Holy shit. So let's get them building command cruisers the old-fashioned way, because they will have one built before the one from Sol arrives. And then we also have Bajor. Bajor's doing okay, but let's get some light cruisers going there. Awesome, awesome. Okay. What else happened this turn? Yeah, that's our destroyer fleet that got pretty much wiped. not seeing anything else. Pack-led system, build queue empty. Okay. What is the pack-led system good at? They got too much food going, right? They don't need more food? No, top population. Great. And did they just build a dilithium refinery? Yes, because we have more dilithium. So, okay. That means that we can build one more ship a turn. Pack-led is all the way over here. If we have ships that are going one sector a turn, that means they'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 turns to get to Sarpedon. So, I think we're going to tell them to... I kind of want to do the Destroyer 2s because they're the only ones we have that will do 2 sectors a turn, so they would be more flexible anywhere. Isn't this art great? Let's also take a look at our research. So our computers are at 8 because we have the binars, and the binars are computer people who also go as pairs because binary. Why is my computer also at 78% allocation? Okay, maybe that is kind of the issue here. Okay. Let's actually get some more construction and some more weapons. Because that is what is holding us back, weapons a little more, from getting the next round of ships. Right? Yeah, strike cruiser needs 5 and 5. This little nebula guy, that would be useful. It's still short. That's heavy destroyer, 6 and 5. We would also get a science vessel 2, which is not terribly useful except that it's fast. And looking around here, yeah, I think that's it. Oh, and the starbase. When do we get starbase? 6 construction, 6 energy. So we're a good distance from doing starbases. Okay. And I think I'm going to call it. Let's cycle through our systems real quick to see if anybody's sitting on their hands. Shiralea is doing nothing except for growing a lot. Let's do this. We will upgrade their mass replicators. Angel 1 is doing nothing. And they're fully grown. So this is basically all we'll ever get out of them. And we're doing the databanks. So let's do more databanks. And then we can turn it into an intelligence system, which means something, I suppose. Bursalis, still growing. And who are these? Ferengi. Okay, well. Alright, let's get some more machining guilds going so they can actually do something. NN 215, humans. Yeah, why don't you go ahead and get more mass replicators since you have a bunch of people just sitting around doing nothing. Yeah, the missing intelligence has really... Like, the fact that we get fake reports, basically, on the capabilities of other empires has, not gone terribly well for us. There's building databanks here, but we can keep this as a researcher system. The listening post, I forget about those. Charge collectors? Oh, this just gives you free energy. Do we have anything to do with free energy? Sure. Yeah. Not really. We already have a lot of energy because we have a couple of people doing that. And bonus food. Let's get some more universities going. I saw it, intro. Okay. I think that's it. Let's go with the turn. This is good. This is a fight we can win. And that's our favorite kind of fight, isn't it?
Understood. Torpedoes locked.
Man, these are so loud in the fights. Okay.
The battle is over. We won.
Okay, let me go over here and like the volume difference between getting on the strategy and then doing the battles is just so freaking different. If I go to options, is battle different? No, of course it isn't. Let's turn down music in SFX. I'm gonna say that's good. Okay. All right. IKC douchebag destroyed. That's good. Gladiatorial arena built on Chalna. Okay, what did the gladiatorial arena do again? Plus 100% weapons research. Yeah, that's useful. Okay, we need more energy. Nope. Great. Okay, well, we do need weapons, so that'll help the energy thing. What else do we want? Does this have an energy requirement? It does, but the wind turbines will get us the energy. Awesome. Okay. What else? Chalna, empty. I just did that. And Castellane. What are you idiots doing? Not much. Build one. And go to that. Okay. So, the command cruiser that we had built at the solar system is ready. We also have the troop transports. Let's go ahead and escort the troop transports out there. What's here? That's the light cruisers going. Great. Get these into a single fleet. Oh, and there's a single destroyer there. Thank God for the outpost. I eventually learned how to build those. What is this? Did the Romulans recruit the Shellyak? What? Are you kidding me? It even has dilithium. We are at war with both the Klingons and the Romulans, as indicated by the red borders around them there. Shoot. I need to do something about that, don't I? That's okay. And then let's get some... Get some fucking troop transports. So, it'll take a while to glass Shelia if we decide to do it that way. And it has 9 orbitals. You gotta be kidding me. So, the way you win this game is to control, was it 60%? We're getting there. I should just leave it on large map, shouldn't I? It's just way easier to do stuff here, isn't it? 25 million. So if I send some troop transports up there, that would be done quickly, wouldn't it? Brax. How many troop transports do you think it takes for 25 million? Oh, and if I put that there, it does want to take it through Sarpedon. And I'm going to guess there's no orbitals. There are no orbitals. We just have that one destroyer that is attacking still and probably not getting anywhere. What do I want to do here? Let's go ahead. 3 turns. Take you up there. That is a command cruiser and 2 troop transports. Do I need to make Soul build better? Useless. Useless. Type 3 mass replicators. Okay, well, that'll do it. Let's upgrade these guys. Oh, excuse me. Nausicaa's the Nausicaans. What are they doing? They're just jerks, right? Let's go ahead and send the Nausicaans less than it costs to build a single command cruiser. Nausicaans are a-holes. A species invented to stab Picard in the heart. Okay. I think... yeah... Okay, they came to Talar for some reason with a single troop transport. How's this? That sound looks better. Okay.
Yes, sir. Understood. Torpedoes locked.
Where is the primary threat?
Target locked. Fire at will. Target destroyed.
Hey, those outposts are useful, aren't they? Okay.
The battle is over. We won.
Okay. 2 ships destroyed by a neutron star. I forgot that happens. Why do you automatically route ships through the neutron star? Avoid the neutron star, please. You fucking idiots. Oh, we were told to fly that direction. Let's just fly by the neutron star. Burnt. Dead. Good stuff. Good stuff, guys. Bravo. I know, they're trying to supercharge their FDS. I get that. Troop transports. Y'all are going to
Task Force will avoid engagements.
Destroyer, you're gonna engage.
Task Force will engage hostile vessels.
Great. Okay. Nope, did not mean to tell you to do that. Hey, Fort Prefect, how's it going? Yeah, we're playing Elite. We use it to supercharge our drive. In this game, this one just eats ships that are flying by. They still will automatically guide through the neutron star for some reason. It's obnoxious. And you all are going to take another 2 turns. Okay. Anything else I missed? Starvation. Just stop starving. And increased unrest. Defiant. Well, guess what? That means y'all get martial law. Celtris Gaspar. Your food's fine. Okay, just do that. And then 24 turns. What the F? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Okay. Class 1, you are going to need more production to do anything. And who else was starving? Gaspar. Some more Ferengi who are too stupid to figure out how to eat food. God. Okay. It's not a magnetar? Hey, I'm not sure this game makes a difference. Okay. I think that's all I care about in the summary. We presented a gift to the Nausicans. They are still hostile, but let's see if it takes a turn to update. And I think that's all I give a crap about. How's Brax going? We're barely killing anybody. That's okay. We'll get some troop transports there to do a ground invasion. Oh, shit! Here we are! This is the main Klingon fleet. Oh, wow. We have 11 destroyers and our outpost against their 19 command ships and 3 fast attack. Holy shit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's...
What is our target group?
How about you attack those guys?
Torpedoes locked.
Where is the primary threat?
Target locked. Fire at will.
Steady at the helm. There could be more of them. Shields are holding.
Interesting. So they have 2 of these little Burrell guys, and then the rest are all these D7s. Nobody has died yet. That's... Keep going. Keep doing it.
Aye, sir.
Target locked. Fire at will.
No damage to enemy vessel.
What is happening here that nobody is killing each other? I put them into Harry because that was a little more evasive. They're fast, I thought that would work better, and also they're Klingons, they tend to use a charge. Yeah. In all honesty, the troop transports, I was fine if they distracted some shots from the Klingons. As it turns out, they're not doing that. The Klingons aren't bothering to shoot at them. The outpost is about to go. So that's all that the Klingons are doing is shooting at the outpost. And we don't appear to be doing a lot of damage to the Klingons. A couple of them have some shields. They're doing a strafe. So what works against strafe? The Harry I've been doing is poor against strafe. The charge is good
Understood.
against strafe.
Torpedoes locked.
Let's give it a shot. Troop transports. The only reason you're still alive is because they're only shooting at the outpost.
Acknowledged.
GTFO, buddy. Okay, the outpost is dead. The troop transports ran. We are still not able to do any freaking damage to the Klingons. Guys,
Acknowledged.
you gotta go. They're just gonna explode you. Thank you, Chef. Oh.
Sensors show no enemy vessels. We've lost them.
Diplomatic messages have been received.
Okay. Well, the Cardassians again declared war, even though we had an existing friendship treaty with them. Oh, Lord. Gaspar's still starving. I still don't care. Yeah, that's something. Good. This is good. Well, yeah, that's right. Total Trek. Welcome, love the name. This is a modified copy of Birth of the Federation to make it a little easier to play on a modern system, including to stream. So, these guys are at Shelia. I wanted to have them just attack.
Planetary assault acknowledged.
It's not clear to me what all is going to happen there. They have
Planetary
9
assault
orbital...
acknowledged.
You know, I think I actually need to not do this. Because they have 9 orbital batteries, and I'm going to lose light cruisers, and the power of my fleet is kind of critical at the moment. The light cruisers were originally on the Federation Cardassian border. I moved them over to Shelia. An old laptop so you can just play your copy of this. That's awesome. I did buy this back in the day, including because my family never knew what to get me for birthdays. I have somewhere a Birth of the Federation strategy guide, which is terribly useful. Let's... Wow. Even our crummy know-nothing intelligence says that the Klingons are the biggest threat in the galaxy to us. Yeah, do some sabotage against their military. Maybe that'll help. Battle cruisers you think are command cruiser equivalents? That sounds right to me. Yeah, a super thick instruction manual also. Ah, those were the days back when games came with those. The Cardassians are still cordial with us immediately after declaring war. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And we still have this system in their space that they don't appear to give a crap about. So this is the Cardassian fleet. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So they have 11 cruisers. And then 5 vessels from some of the minor groups. And then this one scout. The cruisers are... It doesn't say what the class is, but... Yeah, no, the intelligence must be pretty bad. Let's go back to that, and... Internal security, which is working great. Okay. Let's at least get some intelligence on them. The Ferengi are dead, so we don't need to do anything with them. I could probably colonize Takara. It doesn't matter though, because we have it. It's in our space.
Purchase ordered.
One more turn before it spits out a command cruiser into its hostile orbit here. I would presume there are troop transports somewhere nearby that they will try to invade Talar, but... You know, Queen, do you have any active orbital batteries there? No, of course I don't. And a boxed copy of Judgment Rights. Nice. So you know what I have in the other room that I could show if we really want to see it? I have a boxed copy of the VCR game. The VHS, the one with, is it fake Galron kidnapping the Enterprise and demanding the engineers on board work for him? How much more energy do we have? Plus 362. These do... So we can do 2 more of those. Okay. And then we still have enough energy, just barely. Yeah. Okay, awesome. And I did play that one with the VHS tape a couple of times with my family. Did subject them to that. Back in the day. Okay. Yeah. We are not attacking the Shellyax. I probably should have just invaded them when they were on their own, but... Then we have these guys. Yeah. Although the entire tape, if you look for it, I think I have a link to a website where somebody put up the entire tape online, so you can just watch through it. God, I love this. That we are the Federation, so of course we are in unending wars with the rest of the galaxy. I know, it's a Terran Empire under me, that's true. And they're already pushing on Sol with a scout vessel.
Aye, sir. Torpedoes locked.
Just get him. Oh, it's an actual fast attack ship. Okay.
Acknowledged.
Target locked. Fire at will.
The enemy is in retreat.
You a-holes.
They've gone to warp. Stand down from battle stations.
It was one ship.
Diplomatic messages have been received.
Starvation on Celtris still, don't care. And a bunch of other minor guys made statements to us saying they hate the Cardassians. The Cardassians, who just declared war on us, are now offering a friendship treaty. Wait, is that what I just saw? Cardassians offer a friendship proposal to the Federation. So we have a friendship treaty with them. The next turn, they declare war on us. The turn after that, they offer a friendship treaty. What is happening? Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Treaty will be accepted.
Although at any point, they could break the treaty and declare war again, so... Christ. Okay. The Klingons have pushed into Cardassian space. They're going by a neutron star. May it obliterate all their vessels. Looks like it might have gotten half. Okay. And these 3 ships there, that includes 2 troop transports. Is that sufficient to invade 24 million? No orbital batteries. Let's give it a shot.
Planetary assault acknowledged.
So are the Cardassians at war with the Klingons? Is that what's happening? Where did I find that stuff again? I thought it was here. Oh, and hey, Berserker. All right. I think that's... Anything else I care about? No. Yeah, we have a friendship treaty with them that'll drop in a heartbeat. Okay, no. We lost both troop transports we were doing, but we did kill the majority of the population there, so whatever. Yeah, Birth of the Federation, which we got another 3 minutes on, it looks like. Yeah, and they hate that we're bombing people, but I don't care. Starvation in Evadne and Gaspar. What is going on in Evadne? They're still trying to... Okay, just... Let me just buy it.
Purchase ordered.
A whole $100. Gaspar. Get a farm going.
Purchase ordered.
Yeah, of course you did. Yeah, I played this back then also. Okay. Yeah. All the other players, you should all fly into neutron stars. Please go check out neutron stars. They're awesome. All right, with the command cruiser there, maybe we can just glass the system. Costolane. You have a shipyard, yes? Yes. So why don't we have claims over... whatever. Eladrel. We will have our little fleet here hit Eladrel next. I think that's all I care about. Where are you guys going? You're going to Seoul. Let's keep going to Talar. So, Berserker, this does have a mod on it to make it work. At the very least, it works. Without the mod I tried, it does not even run. So the mod on it does make it work on this Windows 11, unfortunately, system, but also makes it hugely widescreen, which I do not appear to change, can be able to change, and easily streamable, so I can go back and forth between, like, run it windowed. It's not that hard. If you want to, I can send you the links to it. It was provided to me by another streamer. Pack lead, Destroyer 2, get up there. And Malcor, Destroyer 2, you too. Amazing. Amazing. So, we have a friendship treaty with the Cardassians. The next turn they declare war. The next turn they offer us a friendship treaty. The turn after that they declare war. Do I... Okay, there's the construction research. That's good. Intelligence report, they bombed a shipyard in Bajor. Oh, that's
Diplomatic messages have been received.
Because that
Report
means
received from
Bajor
intelligence services.
cannot build ships. How annoying. Oh, good. And the Klingons just hanging out with the Romulans here because they have an affiliation treaty. All right, you are going. Yeah, Berserker, it's just... These older games were programmed in many, many, many different ways and relied on all kinds of other infrastructure that sometimes is still good and has been updated and sometimes is totally non-existent. Amazing. Okay. You guys got a factory. You can build more factories. In fact, let me help you out with that.
Purchase ordered.
Upgrade mass replicator. Yeah, just...
Purchase ordered.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Lex. Remember, I do post these on YouTube. Okay. I think I'm going to call it there. Am I sure my intel game on the Cardies is good? No, of course not. But in any case, they're acting totally at random. Affiliation, friendship treaty one turn, war the next, friendship treaty, war. Maybe we'll get a friendship treaty next turn. Who the fuck knows? Oh, yeah. Got a Galaxy class, and they have some crummy troop transport. Although the Klingon troop transports, as I remember, are actually armed.
Right away. Target established.
Because they're Klingons.
They're gone. That went well.
Ooh, that one's bad. Okay. Guys, where were you flying? What were you doing? Get out of there.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, Newport B. You're gonna get got. Put you off AMD? That's funny.
A task force has been destroyed.
Okay, great. We are continuing to glass Brax.
Diplomatic messages have been received.
Only 5 million, we'll get it. But that is the end of our time with Birth of the Federation, which is a video game.
Selection confirmed.
Peace war, etc.
Saving.
Okay, let's bring up the wheel and see what our next game is. Back to 25th anniversary on the PC. It's been maybe a couple of months, so might have to remind myself a bit about what we're doing there. But 25th anniversary on the PC is an adventure game. where all the lines are voiced. It's impressive. And we were mentioning Judgment Rights also earlier in the chat. Yeah, it's Judgment Rights is the sequel, which, if we complete this one, I will add to the wheel. Oh, is that a widescreen game? Boop. It is. Okay. '25th anniversary PC. Oh. And it also has this bizarre interface where every time you start up the game, it does a new game.
Though the Enterprise's
It requires us to sit through some dialogue.
The Republic is on.
And then to actually load into the current game, we have to go to Kirk and load. Okay, that's a hell of a save title that clearly I wrote. Thumb up button. Okay. It's been a while. Okay. Yeah, you needed an MS-DOS emulator? Right, so this is running in DOSBox. That's right. And there's Harry Mudd. Okay, let's get the timer going. Okay. Right, and to look at things, we have to do that.
Harcourt Fenton Mudd. 3 of the most prominent psychologists in the galaxy became famous by publishing case studies in sociopathy about him.
You look troubled, Captain.
Sorry if I was bothering you. I was just silently cursing the day I met Harry Mudd.
Are you religious, Jim? Is Harry Mudd a divine punishment for anything we did wrong?
I can't think of anything we did that was that bad.
Captain, count your blessings. We haven't met any salt vampires or deranged computers, blood-draining clouds, cell-imploding sirens, Greek gods, or any of the other things that people keep telling me about in security.
There's not much I wouldn't do to not have to deal with Mudd.
That was an awesome list of dangerous things they run into in original series. Okay, so, right, I was looking at this and it wasn't quite clear what I was supposed to be doing. Because if we go out this way, we saw Harry Mudd sitting there on the bed. Yeah, he's also here. I think this is just a game glitch. And this is our inventory. Right, medical kit, science tricorder, whatever the F this thing is, and whatever the F this thing is. That one we got from here.
There are shiny, multi-sided spherical objects in this box.
Oh, it's just a literal, uninsightful description of it, okay? And I think here.
Odd-looking contraption small enough to hold in one hand. Harcourt Fenton Mudd. Of course he's going to be honest and fair with you.
Shoot him, game 1. Yeah, okay.
Kirk, after all we've been through, you wouldn't shoot me, would you?
Hey, I tried. Was there something else down here?
This lens, about the size of one's thumbnail, magnifies like a fine optical glass.
That could be useful.
Done. You fail to obtain anything. You already have that.
Why did I fail to obtain anything? No, I got it. It's here.
These lenses, about the size of one's thumbnail, magnify like fine optical glass.
So, is that useful for something? But this game has a fair bit of pixel hunting, which I think is a shame. But we didn't know this yet.
You fail to obtain anything.
Okay, let's just look.
2 yellow triangular buttons. 3 triangular blue buttons.
Okay, so reminder that this is 320 by 240. On my broadcast, it's pretty big on the screen to me here, running it in windowed mode. So, the fact that these are different objects, the triangles,
A red triangular button
is not good.
These cylinders have fallen down from the rest.
But what else do we have?
An elaborate piece of alien-looking machinery. An elaborate...
Useful, useful, useful.
A row of unmarked cylindrical containers.
What about these things? No?
A large claw-like device hanging from the ceiling.
So, Total Trek. We've played on this show, and this is the 29th episode, 3 different games, each named 25th anniversary. They are each totally different games. We had the NES one. We beat that one. Tiered at F. We had the Game Boy one, which we are still playing through. And then we have this. Completely different games. The Game Boy one is a little like shoot 'em up in parts. And otherwise a little kind of arcade adventure thing. So now we have this.
This seems to be the main monitoring station for the beds. Above it is some sort of dispensary. This seems to be the main...
Okay. Hey, I could go for a dispensary.
You fail to obtain any...
What if...
You fail to obtain anything.
I fail to see the logic in that action, Captain.
The NES one was an actual pixel thing. We had to...
Jim, these look like the capsules we might use in a hypo. I wouldn't recommend experimenting with them, though. Alien physiology or not, you can never be sure what unusual chemicals will do to the human body.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that NES one, as you know, right? It's an actual pixel in that last level on the gangster planet. And so you had to get, like, you had to see it and then click on it with a stick with a piece of gum stuck to the end. And, oh my God. Cannot do that on Harcourt Fenton Mud. I will say also, Discovery has its ups and downs. The episode with Rainn Wilson playing Harry Mudd, I thought was pretty good.
This station definitely is configured differently from the one beside me.
Brilliant. Yeah, that's...
This station definitely is It appears to be a view screen, much like the one on board the Enterprise.
So this is also a thing I'm doing where you can use your crew members on things. A lot of the time in this game, using Spock on something solves problems.
It is a multi-bit compact duver with its own Draktar traction unit and clamp kit.
I watched a few of the Discovery short treks. Some of them were not terribly interesting. The one with, what's his name? Bob's Burgers, as a scientist who gets a ship lost due to tribbles. That was pretty funny.
A control console from which operators run the ship.
Rainn Wilson. Yeah. Seattle native.
A control console.
You're killing me here.
You look but see nothing of note.
There.
This appears to be some sort of engineering instrument. A control console from which
Yeah, him coming back as Harry Mudd for Strange New Worlds would be good.
You see a plain gray...
So, am I supposed to be using one of my items on this screen or on that device down there? An engineering instrument. I mean, this looks like this, so that kind of suggests it does something.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
But...
Nothing happens.
we get our favorite voice line of the game.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Alright, Spock, can you tell me what this is?
It is a multi-bit compact duver with its own Draktar traction unit and clamp kit.
Oh, it's a duver with a Draktar clamp and a track kit, huh? A duver? Is that a real word?
It is a multi-bit compact duver with its own Draktar traction unit and clamp kit.
I certainly see nothing there calling for a ship's doctor.
There was a Harry Mudd one? Okay, I'll have to watch that one. I didn't see that one. What am I missing? Adventure games, huh? So... what about this thing? Does this do something?
Dust and grease lifts off the surface, leaving this item clean as new.
That is what this does to everything.
Dust and grease lifts off the...
This is just a... it's just a cleaner. It's just a dust devil.
Dust and grease lifts off...
So that's its standard reply. This...
Nothing happens.
This.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
So, somewhere in here, we have looked at and walked by the thing we need to do to what makes stuff happen.
I need to understand more about the aliens before I can make this bed and its instrumentation function.
Nothing to report. Nothing to report, Captain.
I certainly see nothing. It would be interesting to analyze them back aboard the Enterprise, but these are probably vaccines, medicines, and research viruses.
Do they pose any threat to us, Doctor?
None seems likely to have any effect on human or Vulcan physiology. To be on the safe side, though, I wouldn't recommend taking a snootful from one of the capsules.
Bless DeForest Kelly's delivery. He's really selling those lines really well.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. These two things fit together like they were made for each other.
I basically did that on accident. So, what?
Mudd's miracle degrimer with lenses attached.
What the F does this do?
Well now, I think we know why the Alassi pirates were so interested in finding out where Mudd was getting these.
That is the least likely thing I thought was going to happen. Okay.
Save new game. Replace previous game.
That's fine. Okay. So this causes an explosion above me. Of what use is that? And for what it's worth, I have, when we were stuck before, I did look something up. I don't like to do it because it's like a dishonest way. Like, this is part of the game's experience. Let's go show this to Harcourt. But I will if it means it's the only way we can move forward. No? Not interested, huh? Okay, well... No, those don't fit together. Huh. Let's... Now that I know it causes an explosion, can I talk to him about that?
Kirk, my friend! When have I ever given you the slightest bit of trouble?
There was the time that you tried to commandeer the Enterprise to sell wives to miners. And then there was the time you stole the Enterprise to exchange us for androids, who were holding you prisoner.
Perhaps there have been a few minor misunderstandings.
Don't push your luck, Harry.
No.
This is much too heavy. This is much too... You fail to obtain any...
Is that anything? No. Is there anything else in here?
Small containers.
Yeah.
This seems to be the main monitoring station for the...
And I can't use anything on...
Nothing to report.
Why would you want to do that? Listen.
And this doesn't go through to another room. No. No, it does not.
Nothing to report. It appears to be a view screen. Evidently the aliens' bridge, their centralized control. A closer look may provide more information.
Didn't we already tell you to do that?
This station definitely is
Oh my god.
This station definitely...
You're killing me, Spock.
This station definitely... This station Evidently the aliens...
Yeah, so how do I make you do a closer look, buddy?
It is a multi-bit compact...
The Doover?
This station definitely...
You look but see nothing of note.
Good stuff.
You see a plane.
Right. Is this anything on its own? No, I'm just getting the screen when I pass in front of that.
You fail to obtain.
Mr. Spock, come take a look at this. This is evidently the main bridge. What do you make of it?
This station definitely is configured differently from the one beside me.
Mr. Spock, what if I kill you?
Mr. Spock, come take a look.
This station...
Okay, friends. I think I gotta go take a look real quick at a walkthrough. I do have one saved as a bookmark, of course, because, hey, we've done this before. So, let me go look. 25th anniversary, there it is. And this is another fine mess. Life supports. Okay, talk with Spock. Once identified. What if I do this? No, I cannot do that. Okay. Look at the life support system. Nope, don't care about you, Mud. Yeah, it's... Trek, I've heard Judgment Rights is a little better than this one. I have not previously played either. Oh my god, and there was another room.
A Saber ship emergency life support generator, generally used for temporary life support during evacuation of small damaged ships.
Evidently, Mr. Mudd was unwilling to pay the price for a reliable salvage model. This room appears to have been the alien ship's engine pod. A ship-to-ship access hatch and a temporary life support generator are evidently recent additions.
All right, what else we got in here?
Tall, transparent columns run through the ceiling. Energy crackles in between the dodecahedrons inside them.
I don't think I'd seen dodecahedrons written like that before.
A salvage lock hatch, a common type used to link a derelict to the ship doing the salvaging.
It appears that Harry Mudd managed to emplace this access hatch without significantly damaging the alien ship.
Will wonders never cease?
A large claw-like device hangs from the ceiling.
Every one of these rooms has a claw-like device on the ceiling.
Tall, transparent
I know
column.
that one. Well...
This Saber ship life support generator has seen a great deal of use. It was never a reliable model, being prone to break down without warning. It is, however, properly connected, with warning alarms for temperature, atmosphere, and radiation.
This life support generator is an unreliable model at the best of times. Tinkering with it is a gamble with your life.
So it's a bad idea to blow up the life support generator. Jeez.
Lieutenant Bukert watches and says nothing. He's the strong...
The strong, silent type. There's a red shirt, so he might get really silent. Interesting.
Nothing happens.
This life support generator
Yeah,
is...
okay.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
So, I bet the reason we have 2 muds is because we broke sequence at some point, probably by not coming in here. It was right next to the other room, but I didn't think there was anything below us because this does not look like a way forward. I mean, it's... Yeah, okay. Anything else to say to Mud?
Kirk, my friend!
No.
There was...
Perhaps the...
Don't push your luck.
That did not do a lot for us.
The control panel has power running...
Yeah?
A weapons delivery system. It appears to be an accessory tied directly to the alien equivalent of our ship's phasers and photon torpedoes. Unique, Captain. I believe these are self-referencing packed quantum cartridges.
Power boosters! Oh, I've read about those, but they're just theoretical.
Evidently, these are more than theoretical, Lieutenant Buchert. The energy initially released is infinitesimally small, but boosts itself until the power finally released is comparable to our photon torpedoes.
The technical journals discussing the possibilities indicated it would create a weapon of greater range than those we have now, if not a greater punch.
The machinery to deliver these cartridges would be an engineering feat as well, Captain. Unique, Captain.
Power boost!
Evidently, the
technical...
The machinery to...
It kind of sounds like Nimoy was just doing a cold read on this stuff. All right. Do we have anything else here?
It seems to be part of the loading system for the weapon. It is also fully functional.
Two yellow triangular...
Oh, this is a medical tricorder, isn't it? Always looks like a microphone.
It would be interesting to analyze them back aboard the Enterprise, but these are probably vaccines, medicines, and research viruses.
Do they pose any threat?
None seems like...
But same result, so...
This station definitely is
You're killing me. Okay, I'm even looking at the walkthrough and it's still not clear to me what I'm missing. Head through the green...
You look but see nothing of note.
This lights up here. What is this?
You look but see nothing of note. You fail to obtain any...
Alright, whatever. Use McCoy's... Using... The science tricorder.
Evidently the aliens... Evidently the aliens bridge. Evidently the aliens...
Huh?
Evidently the aliens...
Did you know it's the aliens bridge? Okay.
Nothing to report. It appears to be a view...
Okay, continues. Head out the... Give me some arrows or something on the edges of the screen, please, game. I love you. Please give me arrows on the screen that show me where I can go. Total Trek, I did play Voyager Across the Unknown. I did also tier it in this system. It's the only new game I've tiered. I put it at C. And my videos of me playing all the way through it, I did also have them all up on YouTube. Though I think the sound is not 100% until video 5. And there are 6 videos. Okay, here we are. Another place.
The sphere in the middle of this console appears to be some sort of control mechanism.
I will say that Voyager Across the Unknown, it's really interesting how it's basically a game about making Voyager fan fiction.
The data view screen is operational. The information selectors are controlled from the console platform.
I think it's really nutty that somebody got the money and energy and everything together to do something like that. No, that's just him. I think also design-wise, it's kind of a mess. But I did beat it. I did go all the way through it to the end. I did destroy the Borg network, transwarp network, and get everybody back except Chakotay, because who cares?
This platform contains the control console for the ship's computer library.
Cammy, hey!
It can be accessed by using this console.
Okay. Oh, you reviewed it? Awesome. Yeah, I went all the way through it on stream. All right, Spock, can you just Spock
This
it?
seems to activate the ship's computer bank control node. Given the alien's predilection for multiples of 3, it may be possible to use our tricorders to decipher the information carried in these data banks.
That would be quite a find, Jim. This is an alien race unknown to us, and they are certain to have knowledge new to us.
Were the universal translator available, this would be simple.
With the Enterprise out of range, that's not an option, Mr. Spock. What else can you do?
I believe if Dr. McCoy and I conjoin our 2 tricorders, we may be able to process enough sample data to get a basic understanding of the alien's computer system. This will completely tie up both our tricorders for an extended amount of time, however.
Interesting. Well, I guess go for it. Yeah? Just do the tricorders then.
Both our tricorders are now working on basic processing of the alien's computer data system. The tricorders are not the equal of the universal translator, but we should be able to retrieve basic information and get an insight into their culture and life systems. I don't believe we could have gotten even this far had we not deduced their fixation on base 6 mathematics and aesthetics. The tricorders are again available for general use. The alien ship's computer data is now accessible from the ship's library. I believe I have downloaded enough information to our tricorders to enable operation of most of the ship's controls, Captain.
And hey, Cammy, when are you doing a stream next? Okay. So I can't just use you directly on this. We have to go back to the consoles?
Not all topics will necessarily be available, Captain. Nor do I believe we can get full details on all data. The tricorders could only do so much processing. It would be worth our effort to locate the central data banks for delivery to the Korniforos Life Sciences University, I believe.
To say nothing of fulfilling our mandate to seek out new life and new civilizations.
I'm receiving data now, Captain. Most internal and external functions are controlled from the bridge. These include engineering, navigation, communications, and sensors. Weapons functions are controlled from the weapons room. I have found an entry on an experimental long-range weapon booster recently installed, named the Whyos weapon. It does not alter the power of the primary weapon systems, but it does increase the range at which those weapons are effective. I believe I can produce a picture of a member of their race, Captain.
By all means, Spock.
Look at their physiology, Jim. I think this explains the Lashaeans' fascination with 3s and 6s.
It should be no surprise that physiology affects mind and behavior. I would say a six-fingered, six-eyed people would naturally develop their sciences and arts around base 6 numerical systems, just as I observed on the bridge.
Medical knowledge is comprehensive and lifespan is extended considerably over archaic expectations with maintenance of quality of life. Interesting data here about the six-eyed vision processing in the brain. Their eyesight must have been excellent and almost 300 degrees around.
Neat. Yeah, and base 6 makes sense. We use, base 10. Cammy, I'm probably going for a little under another 2 hours, if you're interested. Okay. So...
Save new game.
Let's...
Cancel. Delete previous game. Save new game. You look but see nothing of note.
Yeah, brand new alien, nothing interesting. Okay. Yeah, nice. Morning coffee, that's right. Tasmanian. So, now we can go back to the bridge and use our consoles, I'm gonna guess.
A control console from which operators run the ship.
Yeah, I meant use smart guy.
This is the secondary station. With the limited understanding we now have of the library computer data, these controls can now be activated. Available are sensors, navigation, engineering, done. Engineering, done.
I love that they recorded Nimoy saying done.
Sensors.
So there's a lot about this game to like. It's actual, basically new Star Trek episodes, and you have total voice work from our original cast, which is super, including a lot of work from our big 3. That said,
sensors.
It has some real UI issues, including that I had no idea you come in from here. I had no idea this was an exit to another room that I had not been to until I was looking at a walkthrough. That's happened a couple of times on this level.
The Enterprise is in combat with a number of Elassi pirate ships half a parsec toward the neutron star sector. I read debris identifiable with the pirates, but they continue to harass the Enterprise. Sensors. Navigation.
Best of luck, Mr. Scott.
The computer reports this ship is incapable of navigating anywhere at all without major repairs. We are definitely dead in space until the Enterprise returns, Captain. Sensors. Navigation. Engineering. The engine pods are damaged, but still generating power, Captain. Sensors. Done.
Okay. What about that chair?
This appears to be the primary control panel. Perhaps you would be better equipped to man this station, Captain.
Thank you for recognizing my authority, Mr. Spock.
You fail to obtain anything.
I have to use Kirk on chair.
Thanks to the library computer data, limited though it is, these primary controls give me access to...
Communications.
That's interesting that they didn't have a Shatner line.
View screen.
Done.
View screen.
50.
I guess the universe looks about like it did the last time we saw it. Communications.
God bless Shatner.
Scotty, report.
The Elassi pirates have been driven off, Captain. We have damage and injuries among the crew. We just arrived back here a few minutes ago, and we've been trying to raise you on the communicators.
The local star seems to be acting up. Will there be a problem with the transporter? I want you to beam up the landing party, and I also want you to lock onto and beam aboard an alien mechanism we came across.
We can do it, Captain, no problem. At least right now, but the situation is only going to get worse. Are you ready to beam over now?
No, we want to look around some more. We'll call you on this channel when we're ready. Yes, bring us home, Mr. Scott. No, I need to have a word with Harry Mudd before we go. No, we want to look... No, I need to have a word with Harry Mudd before we go. There is nothing at the moment from...
Mr. Shatner, you need to record this line. There is nothing at the moment for me to do there. Okay, is this active now?
Harcourt Fenton Mudd.
There's nothing there requiring a ship.
Okay. So, I'm gonna guess that means that I could just beam back now and conclude this mission. This game also has that, where your different episodes can end in a few different ways, and then afterwards, the girl boss admiral calls you and rates your performance.
Kirk, my friend!
Same.
Don't push your luck, Harry.
What else could be happening? Still got this dumb thing. Because we can just have him beam us back. Huh? Interesting. Yeah, except Cammy, they're ranked. They say you did a good job or a bad job. If you did an incomplete version, you did a bad job. And the girl boss admiral will let you know. Come on, come on. Is there a button I hold that makes them go faster? Sometimes that's how this works. You just get over there, Kirk. So we still have this.
You download major portions of the alien library onto the yellow spheroid.
Okay. So that's useful. We're taking it all with us. What the F else? Yeah, Peach Synapse. The art on this is really good. 320 by 240. They did an awesome work with the colors available to them and everything. It's great to look at. I wish the UI and some of this on there makes it a little harder to do, but yeah, then you Spock. And we still have this weird glitch in this mission where there are two Harry Mudds, which is just a bug. Okay. We've decoded their language. McCoy, can you...
I certainly see nothing. There's nothing there requiring... It would be interesting to...
Do they pose any...
None seems like... There's nothing there requiring...
Peach Synapse, thank you for the gift sub. Keglenek, congratulations. So like here, I am supposed to be able to do something here, but I don't think they've ever even commented on the fact that Harry Mudd appears to be on a alien sickbay bed. Yeah. So again, I'm just looking at this walkthrough now because I have not understood what the F is going on here. Communication with the view screen. So the walkthrough seems to think that we were supposed to get contacted by Mudd when we were in this room here. Holding Alt lets you jump. We don't. Does this go somewhere else? that goes back to there. Oh, okay. So those rooms all go around. All right, all right. Talking to Harry Mudd again just gives that starting dialogue. There's also an issue here about fixing his little Walmart life support system. But we haven't had any problems with that. So, something appears to have broken here. I'm just going to go tell Scotty to beam us out. We'll leave Harry Mudd to his whatever the F he thinks he's doing. Holding Alt, and then I hit. No? Whatever. All right. Kirk. Chair.
Thanks to the library computer data.
Communications. Scotty, report. The local star...
We can do it.
No, we want to look around some more. We'll call you on this... Yes, bring us home, Mr. Scott.
GTFO, friends.
We have read your report on the problems at Harapan and evaluate your performance at 85%. You and your crew received 2 commendation points. Well done, Captain. Keep up the good work.
I wired in that alien contraption to the torpedo system. It should boost the ship's firepower, Captain.
Thank you, Mr. Scott. I only wish you could wire Harry Mudd to a photon torpedo.
While you were away, Captain, I made some travel arrangements that I thought you would approve of.
Travel arrangements?
I think you'll be happy to know that I've arranged for Stella Mudd to meet her long-lost husband on Starbase 7, sir.
Approved, Lieutenant. Take us out of here, Mr. Saru.
Feathered Serpent.
Captain's log, stardate 5097.3. Starfleet reports major military activity in the Klingon sector near Krakur, a planet on the edge of Klingon space. Intelligence indicates that the Klingons are mobilizing a large fleet to search for a renegade who is responsible for a disruption of unknown nature on that planet. Federation sensors have found a faint energy trail leading to the planet Zam-4 in the Digifal system. We've been ordered by Starfleet to track down the source of the energy and discover what happened on Krakur before the Klingon fleet enters Federation space. If we are not successful, the Federation and the Klingon Empire may find themselves at war once again.
The Organians wouldn't be okay with that, but that's okay.
Save new game. Too many games saved. Save new cancel. Delete previous game. Save new game.
Yeah, I... Okay, that is the end of our time with 25th anniversary on the PC.
Yes, quit the game.
So, let's see what our next game will be. Yeah, I know a fair bit about Star Trek. I've run Star Trek RPGs. I've written fan fiction. It's been a thing. Okay, there's the wheel. Go ahead. Armada II, the real-time strategy game I do not have prior experience with. Okay, let's get that going. This is a full screen game. And by my recollection, it I want to say it might make some of the cutscenes louder, so 1 second. No, that looks like that's going okay. I must be thinking of Elite Force. All right. Load game, and it's escort missions. Hooray! Is our most recent one. Right. So this is the second mission of the game. I have not played Armada II at all before. We played Armada I through several of its missions, and I think we finally called it in the Klingon campaign because I could not get it going again for streams. My prior setup died, and so it just wouldn't work on the new one. We tiered it at, I think I put it as D. Part of that was because when you were boarding enemy vessels, it plays this awful transport noise over and over and over again, and you have to do that to make success, to be successful in that game. But also it's just, it took an hour to go through every mission and blah, blah, blah. So let's start the timer. There we go. And a reminder, you can increase or decrease the time that we do these games on. Wow, my hair is just like vaporizing by contributing, you know, by doing bits or subs or something, just that lets you pick. Let's, what if I were to go to the filters and do that? That is still upset with me. There we go. Okay. All right. Yeah, build cargo ships, and we're just running these resources over. Steam Runner class cruisers are useful against enemy turrets. Okay, so we have one dilithium moon. Is there another nearby? I don't think so. And we have some turrets. Great. So. Oh no, that's a second dilithium moon. And they have different 3D spaces. One's close and one's far. Okay. And then over here we have this guy, the trading station.
Ready to trade.
And that's where we do these cargo ships. This cargo ship is currently carrying dilithium of 500.
All sections stand by.
We do have a Galaxy class, the Odyssey.
Armed and ready.
And the Washington and Akira class.
Battle stations.
And I'm always cranking out Defiance because I think in this game they are cheap, which is interesting. Okay, dilithium, crew, officers. Officers is an interesting resource to have. So I have crew and I have officers. And latinum. But latinum I don't use to build ships. Okay.
Starship construction commencing.
Get some more Akiras out there. And we have a save that we just started from, so we can just try some crap. Guys, get on out there.
And ready.
Starship complete.
I love this also. So if you click on the screen, this was an odd little quirk I noticed.
Enemy engaged.
If you click on the screen up here, you will get them to engage warp drive and they will go faster. If you click on the minimap, they do not engage warp drive.
All sections stand by.
Okay, you... Do I not have a...
Alter course.
Where's your repair button?
Helm,
whatever.
New course heading.
And what did it say was effective against the turrets? I think it said Steam Runner class. Do we have those? No. That's Steam Runner. So we need a research. That's a mining station. And the research facility. Tachyon detection grid. Antimatter mines. does not tell us what's needed for the steam runner. But I'm pretty sure the antimatter mines are for...
Enemy engaged.
Are actually a ability one of these other ships has. Oh, okay. Oh, you're just going, huh? We just got some assimilators flying up on our base, huh? Okay.
Status report.
Do you guys have...
Armed and ready.
Research complete.
All sections stand by. Status report. Armed and ready.
All right. I can separate the Galaxy class ship. I don't know what the F that does for me, really. Okay, why don't y'all go repair recruit? So that is under orders. Oh, are you okay? No crew, huh? Okay,
Status report.
Galaxy, why don't you help those guys out?
What is your command? Set a course to the nearest repair facility. Status report.
Ryan, hey, how's it going?
All sections stand by.
You guys
What
good?
is your command?
Shields up.
Ready to
Great.
trade. Able to comply.
Still have the dilithium, okay? So you did the research on the tachyon detection grid. Did that enable? It did not. So how do I get the steam runner class?
All work crews report to station.
Science station is distinct from a research
Confirmed,
facility.
Starfleet.
Tough it out? Like just go a day without sleep?
Metal.
Oh, come on. Insufficient metal to build. 1250 and we have 800. Okay, well.
Enemy engaged. Insufficient platinum.
Boy, and that's just 100, huh? Okay. What? I don't know what Tenacon is. And metal, by my recollection, we get from colonizing worlds.
All work crews report to station.
Okay. Science?
Insufficient metal.
Wait. 1250.
Acknowledged.
Warframe event. Okay. I have not played much Warframe. Science station. How about now?
Confirmed,
You good?
Starfleet.
Yeah, there it goes. Little worker bees.
Armed and ready.
Okay. Detection array. A Borg detection array? Yeah, let's kill that. And let's find a source of metal if we
Enemy
can.
engaged. Starship construction commencing.
Second most played after Elite is Warframe.
Starship complete.
Okay, can you guys just
That's
go
affirmative.
explore
Unable to comply.
Okay, wait. I want you to go to warp.
That's affirmative.
So I'm doing this. I can't shift give orders for some reason. Huh? Oh, a wormhole, you say? Okay. Metreon Nebula.
Just tell me where to go. Begin a sensor scan.
And you don't like going to warp, do you?
Just tell me where
If
to
I
go.
double click, does that make warp happen? It does not. Okay, here is a planet that we can populate to get metal. Do I have a colonization ship? I do not.
Starship construction commencing.
Yeah, and these guys are still holding up. Okay. So Armada II added colonization, which wasn't in the first Armada. You know, I haven't done any operations yet. I want to at some point, but I haven't sought it out. But the Nomad, flying the Nomad around?
Complete.
Oh my god, I love doing that.
Ready for action.
Okay, here we go, here we go.
Orders.
Go colonize.
Increase power to engines.
Can you not colonize that thing?
Ready and able.
There you go, okay. Careful, that planet is pretty far
Colonization has begun.
below. And we have... Nope, still going, huh? Wow, that does take time. Yeah, flying that little thing, and you haven't seen it on stream yet, but I painted it. I got mine painted pink. Of course I did. And it has the roll cage. I couldn't resist. Okay, we have 400 people on it. So now we also need to build...
Acknowledged.
Got it. Science station done. Research? No. Just existing is going to let us build the steam runner? Yes.
Insufficient metal.
And again with the
Prepare
metal.
docking
So
bays.
we have this. The mining station is for mining dilithium, but when we are getting metals, which are supposedly from mining, we need to do it with an orbital processing
Colonization
facility.
was successful.
Yeah,
A prudent course of action.
there we go.
A prudent course of action.
God damn it.
That is a logical request.
Okay. Why did you do that? Did you find... Oh, you did find another. Okay. Well, we need another colony ship.
Insufficient metal. Enemy engaged. Station construction commencing. Insufficient metal.
Yeah, so... Yeah, the Elite House of Cards, that is the code that runs that game. Oh, that's an actual cube.
Status report.
Appears to have taken another hit.
All sections stand by. Armed and ready.
Yeah, beam to the cube. This is smart.
Enemy engaged.
Acknowledge Starfleet. Acknowledge Starfleet.
Chat, are we cooked? Sorry, I had to. Well?
Acknowledge Starfleet. All sections stand by. Status report.
Yeah, Borg Cube showed up, and I think we are
Station complete.
Yeah, and it's just gonna... Okay.
Starship construction commencing.
Yeah, okay, so...
Enemy engaged.
Defiance don't require metal for some reason. Can my turrets get this thing? Yes. Thank God for the turrets. And a saber.
Starship complete.
How are we making Defiant ships without metal? Are they plastic? Okay, well, we got the cube. Tell you what, screw those. Give me a colony ship. We'll get the other one going.
Starship complete.
Okay, that did... Yes, we have an orbital processing facility, so we are producing metal.
Confirmed,
Excellent, excellent.
Starfleet.
Okay. I still need a colony ship.
Prepare the docking bays.
Can you give us another turret? Yeah, please.
A prudent course of action.
Starship complete.
Okay.
Ready for action. Following orders.
Go get that one. Scout ship. Go look
Begin
ahead
a
up here.
sensor scan.
Enemy engaged.
What is your command? Adjust heading.
Oh, wait. Oh, crap. What are those?
Station construction commencing.
Colonization has begun.
Okay, we got some Borg parallelograms to deal with.
Understood.
Hey, the Federation has killed a couple cubes.
Acknowledge Starfleet.
They're doing okay.
Ready to trade.
That is not what I meant to send up there. That is the cargo ship. Do not go
Able
there.
to comply.
You are building the pulse cannon.
Ready for action.
Oh, God, okay. Please fly back. We need an actual fleet to deal with this.
All work crews report to station.
Enemy engaged.
Okay, I'm doing a bad job of this.
Station complete. Starship construction commencing. Colonization was successful.
Prepare the docking bays. A prudent course of action.
Unable to comply.
Never forget the 34th rule of acquisition.
Oh, Lord.
Peace is good
I
for
forgot. The
business.
Ferengi, if your ships get depopulated, the Ferengi steal them. What a weird mechanic.
Unable to transport. Starship complete.
Oh, crap. Boy, it's just taking it, isn't it? Great.
Enemy engaged.
Battle
Okay.
stations. Acknowledge Starfleet.
Please keep building. Those need metal? Those need metal, but we have metal. a lot of metal for a steam runner, but
Starship
let's get one
construction
at least.
commencing. Station complete.
Make more room in the cargo bays.
Acknowledged.
Okay. Good.
Starship complete. Starship construction commencing. Starship construction commencing. Starship complete.
And 2 more dilithium moons down there, so I need to just develop this crap. Is that a third? No,
Starship
these are Borg sensors down there, aren't they?
Acknowledge, Starfleet.
Expanded cargo racks don't work in Elite?
Starship complete.
I have a couple that seem to be functioning.
Battle stations.
Oh, I clicked on the map there, and now they're going to warp. Okay, I don't know what is going on with that system.
Starship complete. Enemy engaged.
Yeah, guys, can you kill that?
Power to weapons.
Like we have these ships, which look like the rogue Borg ships from what's the name of that episode? The season 6 ender. Boy, and the Defiance just blow up right away. Can we take it? Can we beam on and take it? No.
All sections report.
Thanks, Callus. And with you as well, fellow Jedi.
Set a course.
How are you guys doing?
Alert the crew.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay. Just keep cranking these dumb things out. Well, we have the metal. Let's get some ships that actually survive encounters.
Starship complete.
Let's also get a colony vessel.
Starship complete.
All sections report.
Pre-2000? You mean you don't like Enterprise?
All sections stand by.
I will remind you, Captain Archer had a dog.
Adjust heading.
What is shooting us?
Ready.
Oh, that's
All
a turret.
sections stand by.
And it already blew up the thing that's supposed to be good at being anti-turret. Okay.
Unable to comply.
It's okay. Enterprise isn't very good.
Enemy engaged.
This is killing me. Did they kill the Akira?
Starship
Yeah,
complete.
okay. I want to like Enterprise. I want Enterprise to be good. It is not.
Prepare the colonists. Increase
Go
power
over
to
there.
engines.
Starship complete.
Alter course.
Yeah, and I also will just spin through it every once in a while. Just start it up again. Oh, here's the episode that is 70% about 2 guys being stuck in a shuttlecraft and doing nothing. Yeah, okay. All right, I'll watch that one again.
Starship construction commencing. Starship construction commencing.
The opening song is pretty good. I mean, in a sense. People forget But going into the 3rd season, it was originally just sold as Enterprise without the Star Trek label.
Complete.
Going into the 3rd season, it became Star Trek Enterprise, and they also added an additional, I think, a rhythm guitar or something to the opening song. Berman and Braga, huh? Okay, we are finally depleting the dilithium we've been building up.
Battle stations.
But we do have a pretty good fleet going. Give me one more Akira.
Starship construction commencing. Starship complete.
Acknowledge Starfleet.
DS9 was your favorite Star Trek? That's a pretty good choice. Alright, let's just get the down here and let's kill some turrets.
Prepare the colonists.
The last colonists did a bang-up job exploding and dying. Things will be better for you, I'm sure. Arrow? I would recommend DS9. It's a Star Trek show, so it has a bit of a bumpy start, but eventually, if you're into Star Trek, that has some Star Trek.
Enemy engaged.
And also, the Star Trek Adventures RPG, it's looking like I will be running another session of that Friday. We will start the next episode after our initial pilot episode.
Standing by.
Yeah, you guys are doing okay. Another Borg parallelogram. Harmonic Defender. What?
Alter course. Understood. Initiate new attack pattern.
Sorry. Please, please destroy some of these Borg emplacements.
Enemy engaged.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Great. Because those are buildings, and so they actually show up on the mini-map also.
Standing by.
Queen, have you tried looking at the interface to decide what you have to do? No, that hadn't occurred to me.
Reroute power to weapons.
So the steam runners are artillery ships. They fire long-range torpedoes. I guess that's why they're good at taking out the turrets. So I could put together a little strike group. Does that sound military-y? Cool. And there's one of the Akiras.
Acknowledge Starfleet.
To take out the Borg turrets.
Standing by.
Okay. You are the colony ship.
Ready and able.
Go do your thing. And we have... construction vessel? There you are. Why don't you go get more of the dilithium mining
Colonization
stuff
has
going?
begun.
Mining station.
That is a logical request.
Thank you. I'm glad it's logical. You and your 1/16th Vulcan ass. Okay.
Changing heading.
Prep all systems.
Okay, we're getting 1,600 people there. Awesome. Sliders. Now there's a show. No, construction ships are built at the starbase.
Starship construction commencing.
Or, I suppose the proper name of it is Sliders. Yeah, I liked that also. I would watch all the reruns and stuff that they're running on Sci-Fi Channel. It was fun, and they could come up with whatever ideas they felt like doing.
Armed and ready.
Oh my god. God damn it.
Standing by.
Station construction commencing.
Having mixed feelings about Strange New Worlds is reasonable.
Battle stations.
Starship construction commencing.
Standing by.
What did you, Callus, what did you think about the new X-Files episodes?
Starship complete. Enemy engaged.
Okay, alright. I don't think I want to keep building Defiance. They just explode. That is not terribly useful.
Engage engines.
Let's...
Starship construction commencing.
Yeah, you thought they were okay. Yeah, sure. Is this going?
All work crews report to station.
Great. Get us some more metal.
A prudent course of action.
Starship complete.
And then I built another
Starship
construction
complete.
ship. So you were going to do some more dilithium.
A prudent course of action.
Great.
Station construction commencing.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I didn't watch through the new X-Files episodes. The original show I thought was really good. And I've been actually listening to a podcast recently where they were reading an X-Files book by Kevin J. Anderson that I did not know about. And now we need the dilithium, so we need to get that other mining going. And one other thing. Give me another scout ship.
Starship construction commencing.
Yeah, I am not sure the X-Files novelization really falls much of anywhere. It's here. Go to the wormhole. It has them going to Mexico, which is not a place the FBI does a lot.
Entering coordinates. Just tell me where to go.
Yeah, go through the wormhole. Tell me where the wormhole goes.
We have entered a dangerous nebula.
Hold your breath. Interesting.
That's affirmative.
And we can't go through these impenetrable asteroids, so... Alright.
Entering coordinates.
No,
Unable to
can't do
comply.
that either.
That's affirmative. Follow my
No.
lead.
Yeah, they're not running around a forest in Vancouver pretending it's Oregon. Yeah, Detection array.
That's affirmative.
Enemy engaged.
That's affirmative.
Are you capable of blowing up a detection array? Doesn't fight back. Okay. And construction ship. Boop. Start putting up the turrets. How do I control what 3D dimension they're at?
Laying a course.
Whatever.
Confirmed, Starfleet. Laying a course.
Nope.
A prudent course of action.
Yeah, those shows are always... It's always around Vancouver. Oh.
Station complete.
Did you do it?
Bring up local star charts.
You were doing no damage. Keep going.
Unable to comply.
Entering coordinates.
Is this totally isolated from the rest of the map? What is this place for?
Unable to comply.
Just tell me where to go. Just tell me where to go.
This is a Cerulean nebula. Cerulean is just a shade of blue, so quality. No shields, no weapons, and no cloaking. And another wormhole. Where do you go?
Begin a sensor scan.
Mutara Nebula. Sauce for the goose.
Station complete.
I think Canada is still a cheaper place to film in, although a couple of other places are cheaper now too. I want to say Georgia does okay. So that's just the cheater way. Huh.
It's good to see reinforcements. Welcome to Alpha Theta 6.
No.
Returning
Okay,
to
guys.
base.
Go rearm.
Confirmed, Starfleet.
Yeah, and do not ask my age, but I did watch some Reboot as a kid. Yes. Okay, let's get some more steam runners.
Starship construction commencing. Enemy engaged. Station construction commencing.
So, we're supposed to be doing all this stuff,
Stand by.
delivering materials up here to this other base,
Station is under attack.
which we do not control.
Starship complete.
All right, guys, can you come down here and get this Borg? Look at this ship. What the F is this? Go kill this Borg syntax error.
Battle stations.
Enemy engaged.
Harmonic Defender.
Station complete.
Okay, now the turret can get it.
Station is under attack.
go ahead and do it
A
up here,
prudent
too.
course of action.
Battle stations. Standing by. Changing
Come on
heading.
back here.
Standing by.
In that case, I think we can probably just... Let's
All sections report.
get the
Ahead
steam runners.
All sections report.
Cannot be assigned 2 numbers at once. That's good to know.
Engage engines.
We'll go clear out the detector on the secret route. And what does it cost to get the cargo ships? Freaking nothing?
Starship construction commencing.
Alert the crew.
Acknowledge Starfleet.
Alert the crew.
I like all these different... Yeah, sure, assault
Enemy
wall.
engaged. Starship complete. Station is under attack. Starship construction commencing.
Acknowledge Starfleet.
Starship complete.
All right.
Starship complete.
When I tell the ships to go in here, they chart a course around to the back of this nebula as if they're trying to minimize the Metreon exposure. Whatever. Did they kill one of my turrets? Of course they killed one of my turrets.
Starship complete.
That is a logical request.
Thank you.
Alert the crew.
Acknowledge Starfleet.
Enemy engaged.
Armed and ready.
Battle stations.
Unable to build. Starship complete.
All hands to battle stations.
We have entered a dangerous
USS Georgia, USS Trafalgar, USS Appalachia, USS Churchill, and
We have entered a dangerous
USS Savior. Huh? Okay.
Starship complete.
Alert the crew.
Cool. Go kill that thing.
Set a course. Status report.
All right. Please
Course of action.
get a turret working.
Ready to trade.
Make more room in the cargo bays.
Starship
Cargo ship.
complete.
Engage engines. Able to comply. Engage engines. Standing ready. Engage engines. Able to comply.
Pick up some metal.
What is your command?
Enemy
How much do I
engaged.
have to... Nope. $1,500 of each, but we hit 0 with Armada II, so that's the end of our time with Armada II. There's a secret way that bypasses everything. Okay. Okay, that's it for Armada 2. We got 1 game left. Let's spin the wheel and see where we spend the next 40, maybe, minutes. And yeah, Callus, it's TNG times. It's really sending us back to 25th anniversary. Okay. Yeah, Callus, it's set like 2380 or something. It's post Nemesis. Okay. So, yeah, 25th anniversary. Well, So we'll do a second run with 25th Anniversary, which is a widescreen game. Okay.
Demon World.
Yeah, and it does this.
Though the Enterprise is
Skip.
Captain Patterson reports the Republic is in position and ready to begin, Captain.
The Republic is arming weapons and raising shields. I suggest we do the same, Captain.
Yeah, Nemesis was an unpopular fanfiction. Don't worry about it. War in this economy. Is this it? Did it load?
Orders are to proceed to the Digifal system.
It did, okay, all right, so. Now we need Chekhov. Okay, and this is the copy protection for this game. So they said Digifal system. Let me look that up real quick. And I did actually buy this game, but it didn't come with this, so it goes. Digifal. That guy. Okay.
Captain, a Klingon battle cruiser has entered the system.
Open hailing frequencies. This is Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. Klingon battlecruiser, you are in Federation space. You must leave immediately.
I am Commander Taraz of the Nizra. We are in pursuit of a genocidal criminal. We are performing an act of mercy in removing him from your space. Naturally, you will remove your vessel from this system, for your own safety, of course.
I think we can take care of ourselves, Taraz, which is more than I can say for you, if the Nizra does not leave Federation space at once. You are in direct violation of the Organian Treaty, mister. If you have a problem, have your fleet commander take it up with them. If a Federation criminal were to pass into Klingon space, you'd be saying the same thing to me.
There we go, reference to the Organians. Okay.
Who do you think you're trying to fool, Taraz? Get your ship out of here now.
There's always a, like, Kirk being a shithead answer.
I think we can take care of ourselves, Taraz, which is more than I can say for you. You are in direct violation of the Organian Treaty, mister. If you have a problem, have your fleet commander take it up with them. If a Federation criminal were to pass into Klingon space, you'd be saying the same thing to me.
If we are not allowed to capture this criminal, Captain, you may do this for us. We insist that we remain here to monitor the situation, but we will take no action, provided that you can bring him to us in 12 hours.
Agreed. Vessels of war are not allowed in Federation space. You will pull back to the Organian neutral zone, and do so immediately. Agreed.
Oh, and I didn't start the timer. Let's start the timer.
Vessels agreed.
There it goes. Well? Oh.
Nothing to report, Captain.
Callus, they got all the actual actors. That is Shatner. And if you don't believe me, we'll get to some parts where he does a first read and doesn't really give a shit.
Orders are to proceed to the Digifal system.
Yeah, we did that already.
Entering standard orbit.
I have pinpointed the source of the energy trail from Huakur.
This was the early 90s, so... Yeah, I don't remember Shatner doing much. He appeared on Psych a few times. That's like 10 years out from this. Well, I guess we beam down then. Well, the movies, yeah. But this was like... 6 had already come out. But not Genesis, I think? Or Generations? Alright, so... down we go.
Assemble a landing party. Unless we find this so-called criminal, we're going to war.
Is that right? 6 was 92? 92. Hi!
There is a tall, slender, dark-haired man looking intently at you.
Look intently back.
Greetings, my children. I can barely imagine that you have come so far.
I am Captain James T. Kirk of the Starship Enterprise. Did you know the Klingons are looking for you? I'm Captain James T. Kirk of the Starship Enterprise. What did you do to get the Klingons so upset?
I think his name is Quetzalcoatl.
We're not your children, and we don't appreciate this wild goose chase you forced us into. I am Captain James T. Kirk of the Starship Enterprise.
The Klingons? Amazing. This is the first time one of my missions has produced results so swiftly.
Listen, mister. Any missions conducted within Klingon space fully jeopardize the peace.
Yeah, Star Trek 6 came out. Remember that Star Trek 6 only came out because I forget which of the producers went into somebody else's office and was crying, like trying to get funding for it. And then it's
Damn right, the results were swift. The Klingons have been raiding colonies looking for you.
And then it's like one of the best ones, in my opinion.
Listen, damn right, the results were swift. The Klingons have been raiding colonies looking for you.
Definitely the one I've watched the most.
No, you must be lying. They could not be raiding if they are looking for me. Violence was not the message of any of my missions. I, Quetzalcoatl, preach universal brotherhood and peace.
Quetzalcoatl? How fitting you would name yourself after one of the most bloody-handed gods in Earth's history.
Bloody-handed? My people love peace.
Your followers regularly sacrificed other believers to you after you left, offering you their still-beating hearts.
Were people as upset with the first Klingon redesign? I honestly don't remember. I was pretty small, so I wasn't tracking that stuff. I want to say people kind of liked it because that first Klingon design was so freaking bad. Where they just had long mustaches and face paint.
Ha! You mean your followers loved pieces? They slaughtered other believers hoping you'd return.
I gotta hear that ha again.
Your followers... Ha! You mean your followers loved pieces? They slaughtered other believers hoping you'd return. Your followers regularly Ha! You mean your followers loved pieces? They slaughtered other believers hoping you'd return. Ha! You mean your followers loved... Your followers regularly sacrificed other believers to you after you left, offering you their still-beating hearts.
Nick Meyer did some pretty good directing, I think. There are a couple of issues with him, but he makes like the best movies, mostly.
Ha! You mean your followers loved pieces? They slaughtered other believers hope...
Foul, lying creatures! My gift was wasted upon you! Be gone! Here we are, not the inheritors of the noble Aztec world. What you have said has greatly disturbed me. You should not lie so. You shall remain here until you have learned the error of angering Quetzalcoatl.
See, that's kind of what I mean also when it sounds like... Sometimes it sounds like Shatner's just doing a cold read. It's his first time seeing the script. Yeah.
There is a light suspended from above by a chain. You are in a deep pit. It is a long, hard climb to the top. This particular snake doesn't seem to like your company and moves whenever you get near it. This moss is covered with a very sticky substance. Lieutenant Strachey is carefully examining the pit.
Yeah, I like the worm too. Well, let's shoot it.
It is logical that an entity that professes to teach peace would render our phasers inoperative.
Can I get it? Or will it kill me? Touché.
There is a tiny hole in the wall at this point. Certainly no human could crawl through here. You get no response.
It's okay. The worm comes back. Is this just a vine?
There is a vine hanging down into the pit. The vine is attached to a tree above you.
Callas, thank you for the follow.
The vine will not support you. You fail to obtain any.
Those vines would be useful to escape if we could reach them. It looks like a Zamphorian pit snake, a rather common species in this region, noted by galactic herpetologists for their quickness. It is not venomous or dangerous to humans. Nothing to report. This variety of moss seems to leave a very sticky resin behind, perhaps to trap the large amounts of pollen from the plants on the surface and use it as a secondary food source.
Save new game. Too many games. Save new. Cancel. Delete previous. Save new game. Feral red eyes glare out of the dark at you. Feral red eyes glare. Feral red eyes glare.
Interesting. I can't grab the moss.
You fail to obtain.
There is nothing at the moment for me to do there.
Those vines would be...
Do I look like Houdini to you? I'm afraid you're going to have to pull the rabbit out of the hat on this one.
Fascinating. Our communicators have apparently been rendered ineffective.
Okay, chef. Shoot me a link to the paper.
No toxic reaction. It appears to be ordinary except for this resin.
Okay.
The resin does not seem to have any
Sure is sticky, sir. I can't see much use in it. Sure is sticky, sir.
I've had the pay-per-view cashed in twice. The first time it was Grimmeth who said he didn't really have a paper he wanted me to see. Yeah, it was gonna happen. Okay.
The Vine will not support.
I think I've been streaming as an affiliate for 11 months, so... What else do we have?
It's a damn snake. Do you know what snake bite does? It can ruin your whole day.
Thank you,
We
Chef.
are not likely to find a way out of this pit with humor, Doctor. I suggest you concentrate your efforts to the problem at hand.
Do they always argue like this, Captain?
Well, yes.
Okay, that was alright. What the heck else do I have to do here? Because I cannot grab the vine.
The vine is attached to a The vine is attached to a The vine is not with. You fail to obtain anything. You fail to obtain any. This particular snake doesn't seem to like your company and moves whenever you get near it.
Doesn't seem to want to be grabbed, sir. It just slithers back to its hole.
Yeah, it sounds like Elite. Spock, can you snake?
The snake is too quick to be easily grabbed before it retreats, Captain.
McCoy.
Are you nuts? There's no way I'm touching any damn snake.
You rock.
There is not enough support, Captain. The resin does not seem to... I fail to see the...
Huh. What the hell else could I do here?
Nothing to report. This vine is not likely to support our weight by itself, Captain. You would have to find some way to reinforce it. This variety of moss seems to leave a very sticky resin behind. Perhaps to trap the large amounts of pollen from the plants on the surface and use it as a secondary food source. It looks like a zamphor... Nothing to report.
Yeah, the glowing red eyes, nothing to report?
Nothing to report.
Okay. And the tree roots here, we're not getting anything on those. Those don't exist. Okay. Huh. Yeah, McCoy, yeah. No, I ain't touching that snake. Go away. Yeah, that sounds right. Well...
It is logical that an entity that professes to teach...
Well, we're playing 25th anniversary. Let me see if there's anywhere else I can walk here, but it's a pit. It looks like a pit. I don't think there's anywhere I can walk out of the pit. Yeah, there's nothing else down here? No, of course not. What do you think, dog?
No enemies in sight, but supplies could be a problem if we don't get out.
Those vines would be...
Do I look like Houdini to you?
There's no way that we're getting up that way, Captain.
What am I missing? I must be missing something. There must be a way out of this, but there really aren't that many moving parts as far as I can tell.
Feral red eyes. McCoy is examining the floor.
Yeah?
Spock is carefully Lieutenant Strachey is carefully... There are rocks here quite suitable for picking up and throwing.
Okay, I missed the rocks.
You pick up some rocks from the pile.
Great. Rocks.
Fascinating. It did appear to knock the mine down near to the point where one of us can reach it.
Didn't they have baseball on Vulcan? Show us your fastball, Jim.
Baseball? No one plays that anymore.
Good try, though, sir.
I actually watch baseball. So that knocked that down to there, but we can reach that when we couldn't reach that is... Okay.
You fail to obtain any... The vine is attached to a tree above you.
Yeah, I know. Well...
The probability of getting the vine on the second try was only 36.53%. Well done, Captain.
Probability? That was a perfect pitch if I ever saw one.
All right, we're on our way.
Yeah, nobody plays baseball anymore. They do say that they play baseball on Cestus 3, I think it's called. And here in the original series, that has not yet been colonized because they tried to do a colonization and the Gorn destroyed the base. But apparently the Federation goes back and does it in the future.
Nothing happens.
Okay, so that's it. So now...
The vine is attached to a tree. You fail to obtain...
Get up there, Jim. Don't bust your gurgle. Yeah, okay. Okay, we did it. We did it. Oh!
I am Tolokzak, priest of Quetzalcoatl. Only one who knows his ways may approach his holy ground.
Save new game. Delete previous. Save new game. Too many games saved. Save can't delete previous. Save new game.
Well?
Towering over your security officer, holding a great spear in his huge hand, the great warrior Tolokzak will let no one pass him.
Is that how I pronounce that?
Primitive lights illuminate this savage scene.
Anything else happening? Because the last one took us a while because I didn't notice that was a rock pile I needed to do things to.
Towering over your security officer, hold...
I'm not finding anything else, so...
I will not listen to your deceitful ways.
Nothing to report, Captain.
Good.
Well, either this Aztec is a real flesh and blood human being, or I'm going to be retired as soon as I get back to the Enterprise.
Okay. I don't think it'd be useful to throw a rock at him. So...
I will not listen to your...
You fail to obtain... Nothing happens.
Let's try.
I will not listen to your deceitful way.
Okay. He dropped his weapon, I think? Is that what just happened?
Towering over your security officer, holding a great spear in his huge...
Yeah, okay. Well. Yeah, the episode of Deep Space Nine with baseball is amazing. Alright, what if I give you a rock again? No more rock? Here it comes.
Chiloksak falls to the ground unconscious.
He dropped a knife, Jim.
Okay, I just whipped some rocks at him. Was that it? Was that all?
You pick up the beautifully crafted knife.
Solve all problems with rocks.
A large fern fans the pathway.
It vaguely resembles the Terran Spanish bayonet. The edges of the leaf are razor sharp and secrete a poisonous resin.
That is interesting. Let me get one.
Fail to obtain any...
Okay. Spock, you're strong, you do it.
It vaguely resembles...
Rocks?
Nothing happens.
Oh, I have a knife. What if I knife it?
Nothing happens.
No?
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Really? Yeah, okay. Fine, whatever. You can just walk to the background. There's nothing to do back there. You just stand around, 4 pixels high.
Familiar glowing spheres light the path. Below this rock is a large growth of mushrooms. You fail to obtain...
What if I knife the mushrooms? Does that do it?
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
What if I Spock the mushrooms?
Trauzakian mushrooms. Their spores are highly toxic and are released if they are disturbed.
Oh, so it's probably good that I didn't do anything. What the F else? Looks like he left after we knocked him out with a rock. Oh, 2 rocks. Okay, There it is.
Save new game. Delete. Save new game. The river water is too muddy to get an idea of its depth, or what may be beneath its surface. A pair of eyes are all that you can see of the rest of this creature. Most of it is hidden beneath the murky water. The log looks quite old but sturdy. You look but see nothing of note. The river water is too muddy. There seems to be a lit cave beyond the log.
This is gonna break, right? This is a spot here for this log to break. Am I stupid? This is gonna break. Okay, so... Rock?
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. You look but see nothing of note. You look but see nothing.
Why is that lighting up? Oh, because that's the exit.
The river water is too muddy. The river water is too muddy.
Alright, I saved. Go for it, sport.
There is nothing at the moment. There is nothing at the moment. There is nothing at the moment. There is nothing at the moment for me to...
Okay, so... What the F?
I recommend caution here, Captain.
Seems reasonable.
Anyone for a campfire?
Less reasonable.
Reminds me of a planet I was stationed on once. The native girls were real friendly. Ensign Shu had his bachelor party there. Great time. You ever been to Omicron Draconis, Captain?
Is that getting him up there?
Captain,
Okay.
it would not be wise to cross while the creature is near.
Captain, perhaps I should try to cross first.
If I send the red shirt's gonna get 8. Rock.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Oh, stain. Knife?
Jim, with our phasers not working, we may need that knife to protect ourselves.
Due to the small size of the knife, I doubt it would harm such a large creature.
Well, if I could give it one of the poisons we just passed, that would do it. But I couldn't interact with the poisons, so... Oh, let's go ahead and...
The tricorder registers a life form, a large marine creature lurking just below the surface of the water. The tricorder registers a Nothing to report.
Can we medical it?
It's some kind of squid, and it doesn't look very friendly.
Squid. Okay, so it has multiple tentacles that it will grab us from... Yeah, okay. Is this a thing?
This plant has a rather thick stem and prickly leaves.
Yeah, use the Vulcan nerve pinch on a squid. Spock, you can figure out how to grab it. You'll get it, whatever. Okay, so that got us a stem. There you go, sport.
It would appear that the plant secretes a chemical that is a natural repellent to the creature. It has retreated far downstream, Captain.
Good, did it. Every one of these missions has a way you can lose the red shirt, and that costs you points at the end. That was probably a way we could lose the red shirt.
It is a large cluster of crystals. Stalagmites rise from the floor of the cave. Stalactites descend from the ceiling.
I should warn you, the stalactites could collapse quite easily. Any sudden motion could cause large quantities of stalactites to fall on us.
Well, isn't this just great?
Doctor, I would point out that your voice could also trigger such a collapse.
Will you two stop arguing just once?
I like that the line is, will you two morons stop arguing just once? But he says, will you two stop arguing just once?
Then, gentlemen, I would advise you to stop arguing. You know, some shore leave sounds pretty good right now.
That is not at all the script.
Will you two... Then, gentlemen, I would advise you to stop...
It would seem to be a prudent course of action, Captain, if Dr. McCoy would agree.
Okay. Anything else here?
They appear to be ordinary rocks. Spock's tricorder might say otherwise.
Reasonable.
One Starfleet issue.
Fascinating. These rocks are limestone, but contain an unusually high content of heavy metals. There are dilithium crystals here, but in a very raw form.
One wonders if dilithium crystals in this context would explode.
These stalagmites were made from limestone.
Yeah.
Nothing to report. These stalactites were made from limestone deposit. This appears to be a form.
All right. If I grab something, do I die?
Save new game.
I'm expecting to die every other second here.
Save new game. Too many games saved. Save new game. Delete previous. Save new game.
Die, lithium. Oh.
You will need something to pry it loose.
Take it from the bottom of the pile, because this will be exciting.
You have one dilithium crystal in raw form.
Great. Really? Yeah, I do. Okay. Can I just keep walking? Cool beans.
I watched as you worked through the problems I set in your path. You are a valiant, intelligent species. Please sit down. We have much to discuss.
Hey, Trek reviewer, you getting here towards the end?
I've had it up to here with so-called superior beings terrorizing my crew because we're so primitive. Maybe you should see how primitive you are before you go around testing others.
Just tell them off.
One thing first. If you're so peaceful, how come the Aztecs were so violent and aggressive? Yes, I guess we do. Go on. I've had it. One thing first. If you're so peaceful, how come the Aztecs were so violent and aggressive?
That's a reasonable question.
I tried to teach them the concept of self-sacrifice. It would appear they did not completely understand my teachings. You are clearly not the liars I thought you to be. Were you telling me the truth about my disciples? That they became ruthless savages?
The Federation is not in the business of lying, mister. Absolutely. Your best intentions were changed by the imperfect humans that you left in charge after you departed. Such is the way of our race, I'm afraid.
Yeah, Trek reviewer, I'm trying this at an earlier time because I don't have to work Saturdays, and it's a little easier for me rather than staying up crazy late. But I'm experimenting. We'll see. If people say the later time is easier, then I can do that. But this also appears to be getting some new folks.
You messed up in a big way. Perhaps you should try following the Prime Directive. It changed our lives. The Federation is not in the business of lying. Absolutely. Your best intentions were changed by the imperfect humans that you left in charge after you departed. Such is the way of our race, I'm afraid.
I sense truth in this. Perhaps this is what happened to my children on the Klingon world of Rakur, which would explain why they are searching for me. I have clearly abused the power that was given me long ago.
You show great wisdom, sir, but your statement implies that you wish to change your condition.
Indeed. If my mission of peace was overthrown, then I am no longer worthy of my power. Tell me, has your species made progress in the medical arts?
We're a technologically advanced starfaring race. What do you think? That we wouldn't have made progress in medicine?
San Diego Comic-Con is packed with people. It's insane to go to. I am not interested.
With Dr. McCoy, I sometimes wonder, but yes, I would say we have made considerable advances. Yes, why do you ask?
Sure.
At the top of my spine is a gland not found in your species. This is the seat of my power. I wish you to remove it, thereby making me immortal.
Jim, I'll try, but the physiology is completely alien.
You've got to do it, Bones. If the Klingons realize he's no longer a threat to them, perhaps we can avoid a war. Scotty, 5 to beam up.
Every good episode ends with surgery.
Captain, 3 Klingon heavy battle cruisers have just entered the system. Admiral Kenka is hailing us, sir.
Federation starship, this is Admiral Blick Kinka of the Cleartech. You harbor a criminal who has caused the destruction of the entire population of Rakkor. We are not prepared to negotiate. You will proceed to Rakkor, where a court of Cleon justice will be convened. If you refuse, we shall destroy you.
Admiral Vlicht, the criminal of whom you speak, is in the middle of a very delicate medical procedure. He cannot be handed over to anyone at this time. I cannot believe Quetzalcoatl's mission to Rakkor would cause the deaths of the entire planet. Since when do Klingons give orders to Federation officers, Admiral? I realize it's difficult for a Klingon, but don't be a fool.
That would kill us?
Admiral Vlicht, the criminal of whom you speak, I cannot believe Quetzalcoatl's mission to Rakkor would cause the deaths of the entire planet.
That's a good question, because supposedly he killed everybody on a planet, but he was on a mission of peace, so it's
Admiral
not
Vlicht,
clear.
the criminal of whom you speak, is in the middle of a very delicate medical procedure. He cannot be handed over to anyone at this time.
This sounds like the most focused answer, though. Spock's brain, yeah. We don't need to talk about Spock's brain.
His attempt to corrupt the Empire with his philosophy led to the destruction of all life on Rakkor.
How could a philosophy of peace and non-violence cause the destruction of all life on Rakkor?
Rakkor has been governed by my family for generations, but even they were corrupted by him. It was a matter of honor that his lies had to be silenced, no matter what the cost.
My God, you killed your own people just because they acquired a philosophy that you disagreed with?
Yeah, that sounds right.
So you killed them, your own family. You were responsible for their deaths, not Quetzalcoatl. You murdered them. You're insane. Tell me, how much do your commanders know about what you did? Or do you need to kill Quetzalcoatl to hide your own deeds?
That is an interesting response. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they have both?
So, my God, you killed your own people just because they acquired a philosophy that you disagreed with?
Different branches of the Klingon Self-Defense Force.
So you killed them, your own family. You murdered them. My God, you killed your own people just because they acquired a philosophy that you disagreed with?
It was that creature's fault. Had he not interfered in our affairs, the people of Rakkor would be alive. Clearly, he is responsible.
Message from Starfleet Command.
I'll argue this with you later, Vlicht.
Contact your superiors, Kirk. You may be surprised.
I have bad news, Captain.
Why are people's
the
mouths?
Organians have ruled that Quetzalcoatl's interference in Klingon affairs renders him subject to Klingon law. You are to turn your prisoner over to them at Rakkor. Klingon law will permit you to observe or aid in his defense. But be very careful, Jim. Starfleet out.
Captain, you cannot turn him over to those butchers. That would be murder.
We have no choice, Scotty. I'm afraid Quetzalcoatl has a date with Klingon justice. Set course for Rakkor, Mr. Chekhov.
Okay, now this ends with the courtroom? Oh my God, that's actually my favorite Star Trek episodes. But we are at 0. Oh.
We have come to the ruined Klingon planet of Rakkor to deliver our guest, the mythical entity Quetzalcoatl, to a Klingon court. Dr. McCoy, Mr. Spock, and Ensign Benny and I have been granted permission by the Organians to witness this trial, which I expect to be a travesty of any meaningful definition of justice. Spock, come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the con.
Yeah, Kirk, you'll get your personal experience with Klingon justice later.
The prisoner and his witnesses will stand forth, so the trial may begin.
I am a bit of a courtroom drama nerd. Okay, that's the end of our time with our second run of 25th anniversary Star Trek on the PC.
Save new game. Cancel. Delete preview. Save new game.
La, 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 la. Okay. Fun. Awesome. I love that we're getting a courtroom scene.
Yes, quit the game.
Ensign Benny will die in court somehow. He'll figure it out. Trust the red shirts. But that is the end of our time for some kind of Star Trek today. Thank you so much for joining me. We did 2 sessions with 25th anniversary on the PC. We did one with Armada II, and we did one with Birth of the Federation, which is going great. That Federation, super awesome. All right. Thanks again for coming and for perhaps watching it on YouTube. I like to post everything there.